6'9", number 13.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. And tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. We've got Butler, and it's Grimes in at the 2. And for the Heat, Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center position. Well, Stan, once teams get into the postseason, what kind of changes do we typically see?
Well, Brian, the one thing you'd see for sure is everybody's rotation will get shorter and the best players' minutes will go up. There's no more experimentation now. It's time to put your best players out there for as many minutes as possible.
Adebayo finds Robinson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wiggins driving inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
First team foul. Now at the line, Quentin Grimes. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. Outside Robinson. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Here's Adebayo. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Yabusele, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Back to Hero. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, look, Hero is a tough competitor. He doesn't back away from getting hit while shooting the ball.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the evening.
First personal foul. First team foul. 1. Tyler Hero.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
Now here's Butler. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to Grimes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Hero, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. from the arc. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And there's the lob.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Outside Robinson. Back to Hero. Shot from the low post is good. Hero's got 5 now.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go!
And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. 5th best, the 76ers.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
So it's Philadelphia now. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here's Wiggins. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Here's Grimes. Coming off a 28-point game against Minnesota. Here's Hero. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Hero is so confident. When he's looking to score inside, he does not back away from contact.
And it's tied up with that one. Mitchell's checked in for Miami. Council, he's checked in for the Sixers. Doughton comes in for Butler. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Bona. Here's Grimes. The 3 is up. Adebayo grabs the board. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And here are the Sixers now, following the bucket by the Heat. A nice shot by Grimes.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Pass to Hero. Hits a 3-pointer. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Here's Bona, currently averaging 5 points a game. Grimes' shot is off. Now here's Hero. Tight defense on him.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at Miami. Right now, they're in 10th place, hoping to get themselves into the playoff picture. And, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers, 3 spots down.
I think for the Heat, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the paint. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Here's Yabusele. To the middle. Here's Grimes. Blocked! And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
76ers ball.
Castleton's checked in for the Sixers. Walker comes in for Grimes. Four on the clock. From deep three-point land, the Sixers again can't hit. Miami leading by 8. Right side, Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Here's Adebayo. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside Walker. They set a pick. Out to the right wing. Pass to Downton. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. They get it back. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. And the ball out of play. The Sixers will have it. Anderson's checked in for Miami. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Hero. The 76ers also with a sub. Edwards, he's checked in for Castleton. .141 left now in the first quarter. Here's Yabusele, hounded by Adebayo. Outside Edwards. Here's Council. The Sixers with another miss. Miami leading by 8. Right side Anderson. And let's have a look at the centers and power forwards around the league who have been hot from the three-point arc over the past 10 games. Bam Adebayo, third.
And these bigs have refined their games to the point where they're a threat to score from anywhere on the floor.
Yeah, it's truly impressive how far their range extends and how lethal they are from downtown. This group of bigs is really special.
And he drops her first.
Known for his versatility and slow-motion style of play, Anderson remains a vital role player for this team.
Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Castleton's checked in for the Sixers. Hood-Schifino comes in for Doughton. And Anderson drops them both. 76ers trail by 10. A minute 6 left in the opening quarter. To the inside. Castleton, good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Pass to Wiggins. And here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Council. Here's Hood-Schifino. 1 second left. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Miami out in front, up 9. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach from Miami?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter, we've got Edwards, and it's Council in at the three, the small forward. Pass to Walker. Second shot opportunity. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Down low. They swipe it. Here's Hutchefino. Inside. The 6-footer. Council no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jaquez touched it last.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
76ers trail by 7. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. The 76ers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Castleton. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Wiggins outside. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That one misses. And the Heat with some changes. Love comes in for Anderson. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Mitchell. Good on the second one. And so it's Rozier who brings it up for Miami. They've led by as many as 11. Outside Jaquez. Back to Rozier. Here's Larson. No points yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Rozier can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now Rozier, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Counted from distance. Rozier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. It's pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
Nails it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 7. There's a screen by Love. 3-pointer Rozier. Sends it home from 3-point land. Rozier's got his second basket on the night. Pass to Castleton. Here's Hutchefino. Right side, Walker. Soft touch off the glass. Walker's gotten 4 this quarter.
credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Wiggins looking around. Here's Wiggins to the hole. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, stunning play by Wiggins. Speeding inside and just rocketing up to the hoop.
Here's Hood-Schifino, pounded by Rozier. Outside Walker. Outside Edwards. Right side Walker. Pass to Council. Here's Castleton. Here's Hood-Schifino. Love grabs the miss.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Rozier with it. Shot from 12. And Castleton pulls it down. Castleton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hood-Schifino, pounded by Rozier.
Powerful. He saw an opening and turned it into a highlight reel.
Man, just sent it down with some force.
Timeout.
I mean, the defense basically gave that one to him.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And here we have the leading defensive teams in the league after the All-Star break. 4th, Miami.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
Philadelphia on D. They trail by 7. Hero outside. From 20 feet. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Hero. Hero's got 3 assists tonight.
It had to be lightning quick, and Robinson got it away.
Here's Bona. Here's Grimes. Knocks it down from distance. Grimes has got 9.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
And the 76ers making a change here. Council's checked in. And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Back to Edwards. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Hero. Grimes' shot is off.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Oh, look how determined Wiggins is right there.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to Grimes. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Adebayo. Rebound by Philadelphia. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Edwards against Wiggins. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. The rebound by Yabusele.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Here's Robinson. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Wiggins against Edwards. Hero for 3. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Well, when Hero gets his offense going, he holds nothing back. He just keeps pouring it on.
Here's Grimes. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Back to Hero. Tipped. He's got a clear path. He's all alone. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Down low. Where? Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And down it goes. Jam that one home. Here's Grimes. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Heat out in front. They lead by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
You talked about it in the past. They have a deep rotation. That allows them to play matchups.
So why aren't they ahead in this game? And I'll tell you why. The starters have to do more.
All right, and now that we are in the later... Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And it's Butler with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game. They've got Andrew Wiggins. Tyler Hero is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Now here's Hero. There's a screen by Wiggins. Fires the 3. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. And for the 76ers, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Hero with the bucket.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
76ers trail by 3. Outside Edwards. And here's the fast break. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Adebayo.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Bona. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Wiggins. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Good work by Wiggins going right into the coverage. Now, he knows how to get himself to the line and get the shot off.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Wiggins. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, What was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And Wiggins drops them both.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Edwards, 1.
Miami leading by 4. Pass to Adebayo. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got 5 points in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Butler against Hero. From deep. The rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Bowman, 2.
First one falls for him. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hottest players in the league to show you now. The top scorers among shooting guards during the previous 10 games. Third is Tyler Hero.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
Yeah, all of these guys can carry your team offensively over long stretches.
Now here's Edwards. Edwards a screen on Hero. Butler passes to Grimes. For the tie. And another miss by Philadelphia.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo a screen on Edwards. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Bona. Right wing. Back to Butler. Here's Grimes. And another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Hero with the bucket.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
A shot by Butler, no good.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Hero, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Butler finds Edwards. Here's Grimes, pounded by Wiggins. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got 23 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Scissor passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Robinson. Now here's Adebayo. 6 to shoot, and stolen by Edwards. To the middle. Yabusele. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hero for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Grimes. 23 points in the game. Here's Bona. The Sixers again can't hit. Heat leading by 6. Robinson on the wing. Butler covering. Adebayo sets a screen. Hero, no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. It's on Tyler Hero. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Miami Heat. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your move.
Castleton checked in for the Sixers. Walker comes in for Grimes.
Coming onto the floor for the Sixers, Castleton, Lonnie Walker IV.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Rozier. A deep 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
To the inside, Castleton.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Shot clock at 6. Inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Here's Council. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Anderson inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Anderson is a talented player. No wonder the D was playing so tight.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Anderson. The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Hood-Schifino's checked in for Philadelphia. He's perfect from the line this time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
1:16 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Castleton. No good on the 3.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Jaquez, the pass to Mitchell. And here's Anderson. Now here's Jaquez. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Larson. Offline with a 3. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Walker sets a screen. Here's Doughton. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. A nice shot by Hood-Schifino. Hood-Schifino's got 9 points.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Now here's Rozier. He's guarded closely. The 3. That shot off. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. Heat out in front, up 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. They've got Lonnie Walker, and it's Castleton in at the 5. Rozier looking around. Here's the 3. Here's Anderson. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Heat lead by 4.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Castleton. Anderson covers. They get the rebound. Castleton can't hit. Well, the Heat's shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Rozier, the pass to Anderson. Driving to the basket, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 6-point Heat lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Doughton, checked by Mitchell. There's a screen. Here's Doughton. Hits the target from 18 feet. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And here's Rozier. Pass to Highsmith. Gets the three to fall. Highsmith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Council. This one for three. Rebound Miami. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Rozier with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. And the basket by Highsmith.
Yeah, this is encouraging to see. Rozier actively looking to get the rock to his guys.
With the step back. Walker against Rozier. And Walker, here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anderson.
First team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia. Lonnie Walker, the 4th. 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So for Miami, Johnson, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Hero in for Rozier. Grimes, he's checked in for the Sixers. Lowry comes in for Doughton. And he can't hit the second. Heat leading by 8. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Hero finds Johnson. Outside Mitchell. And again, Miami with a triple.
I just love the ball movement.
Mitchell against Lowry. There's a screen. Pass to Council. Here's Walker. 2 points. That one goes. Here's Hero. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. To the right side. Shot clock at 5.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Haywood Highsmith. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Hits both from the stripe. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Yabusele. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Miami making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Now here's Robinson. Here's Hero. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive. I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Pass to Robinson. Wiggins with it. Launches it. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Knocked away. Now here's Hero. Defense is right there. The 3. Doesn't go for him.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Left side Butler to the paint. Pass to Grimes. Clock at 4. Here's Bona. No good with a layup. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Here's Ware. They set the pick. Wiggins from long range. And it's Bona with a rebound. 76ers trail by 13. Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now at the line, Jared Butler. 2.
The first free throw is good. Butler hits them both. So it's Miami now. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Edwards. Here's Ware. There's the three. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Connects from downtown. Grimes has got 30 points.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Now here's Robinson. Hero outside. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Hero's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
And here's Butler outside. Pass to Grimes. There's a screen. Shoots over Robinson. Grimes' shot is off. Heat leading by 14. Outside Robinson. Hero against Butler. Down low. Here's Ware. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. Hero can run offense. A solid ball handling option.
Here's Edwards. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Heat.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And what a huge performance it was for Tyler Hero.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And here are the Heat now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Just 3 to shoot. Hero for 3. Rebounded by Butler. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Tyler, these Miami fans, they are so appreciative of the effort that you guys displayed tonight. Talk about what they mean to you.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without these amazing fans right here, so we appreciate you guys. Continue to support us through the ups and downs, and we appreciate y'all.
Thanks so much, Tyler.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Tyler Hero.